All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I'm Is There No One Else? In today's video, we are going to cover one of the new mythics available in High Isle. In my opinion, it's arguably the best mythic, and I will definitely be using it. We are going to talk about the Sea Serpent's Coil. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like this mythic's really good. Let's talk about it. So, it's a necklace. While at full health, you gain 40% damage reduction. After taking damage while at full health, in combat, you gain Serpent's Rebuke for 10 seconds, snaring yourself by 40% and gaining Major Berserk and Minor Courage, increasing your damage done by 10% and your weapon and spell damage by 430. So, yeah, when I look at this, 40% damage reduction is a lot, but it's only on the initial hit. So once you take damage, you immediately lose that and you get this proc. And so, yeah, the damage reduction looks like it's a lot, but it's on one initial skill. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. If you're in the sewers farming Telvar or something like that, and you know you're prone to deal with a lot of gankers, this is 40% damage mid on their initial combo. Whether it's D-swing, onslaught, snipe, in-cap, whatever, you're going to reduce it by 40%. So that has a lot of value, especially next patch with a lot of people running Oaken Soul. I could see that having a lot of value. If you're a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer and you're getting ganked a lot, I could see this having a lot of value for you. This is just gonna kind of help you out, so they're just not just yeeting you off the bat. But on top of that, you also get Major Berserk and Major Courage, so 430 weapon and spell damage and increasing your damage by 10%. That's a lot. That's a lot for a two-piece, guys. Or sorry, not for a two-piece, for a one-piece. This is a lot for a one-piece set. I mean, it's 10% damage buff, which is like a 5-piece Essence Thief, and increasing your weapon and spell damage by 430, which, you know, it's like Olorime, you know? So it's like two different 5-piece sets stacked into one at the cost of snaring yourself by 40%. Now, this is what's going to hold a lot of people back, and this is where it's not going to be popular on quite a few builds, is people don't want to deal with the 40%. But as you guys know, a lot of people have successfully been running Iron Blood for years now. Iron Blood is a 50% snare. This is less. And so you run a couple Swift, you run Major Expedition, and you're good to go. You're back to normal speed. If you want to run more than that, then you run like Celerity. It's really easy to stack speed in this game. Really easy. Major Expedition, couple Swift, maybe you go the Steed Mundus, maybe you go Wood Elf. Like there's all sorts of different ways to gain speed to eliminate this 40% snare. But where do I see this being good at? First of all, I watched part of a Nephis video, and it looks like it's going to be the best for Pve builds, which isn't a surprise. I mean, it's just good. So a lot of people in Pve will be running this specific mythic. Also, I see it being best in slot for dueling. You know, like having this kind of damage all the time. Like there's a lot of builds that can't utilize Balorg super well, so this will be just naturally better for them. And then you also have that built-in mitigation initially before you proc it. Also see it on sword and board builds. You know, tankier builds where you're not trying to be super fast. Like you want to kind of stand your ground a little bit more. I could see this being very popular on a setup like that, because this is giving you a lot of damage, allowing you to build in mitigation elsewhere. Now, what does it look like? Now that we've talked about it and what it does and everything, with Craglorn, we're gonna kick this wasp's ass. So we don't have anything on us. As soon as we take damage, we get this little thing above our head. Now you see I'm snared. It is a 40% snare, but that's what it looks like when somebody's running Sea Serpent's Coil. Is you have the little blue fireball. So that's when it's go time for all of your damage. And so I am not going to do that. I'm going to kill him without it. But anyways, that's what it is. And that's what it looks like. And I'm pretty sure you can see that animation when you're fighting people. And so you'll know when they're running it. You'll know when they have the wombo combo damage, and kind of when to avoid it. But it looks good to me. I'll definitely be trying on a few different setups. It gives... You know, if you're not looking for speed, or if speed isn't as much of a concern for you, you know, it's more stat dense than like Market or Death Deal. You know, like having a flat 10% plus 400, that's a lot. And that can also crit. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, this mythic's going to be popular. It is for a lot of different people. And yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm going to end this video here. I'm just going to ask you guys, are you going to run this? Are you going to farm it? Is the 40% is the 40% snare too much for you? What do you guys think? That's what they're here for. But yeah, I will personally be farming this. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Okay.